Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo October 18, 2024. The moon spends the day in your solar house, and there is a tendency to want to withdraw or keep to yourself. This way, you can regenerate and restore your emotional energy. Bringing balance and harmony to your daily routines and your work environment is also important to you today and very much within your reach with a little focus. In fact, you can feel empowered through your efforts. Cooperation and support are in sharp focus. Mercury has recently begun its transit of your partnership sector, where it will stay until November, and it's a fine time to pair up to study or exchange ideas. You thrive on communicating with others during this cycle. People seem to rev up your thinking processes, and even if you don't always take their advice, you can benefit from their feedback. You're more inclined to weigh the pros and cons, negotiate, and discuss matters. Buckle up for a period that could swing from super hot to super dramatic. This is because your planetary ruler, our sweet goddess, Venus, is being linked with the most mysterious of planets' powerhouse Pluto, with our lesser benefic across the sky from you in your solar house. Of relationships, you'll be feeling all or nothing around partnership situations. Singles could even cross paths with someone who is a karmic lover and who would radically transform their lives forever. However, they are also just as likely to meet someone who could be a fatal attraction. Give yourself room to breathe. It is perfectly fine to have a personal day, as the moon in Aries conjuncts the north node in Aries and opposes the south node in Libra. Part of you might be conflicted if you feel like you have to show up at work. Someone might be depending on you, or you may feel bad about taking time for yourself. However, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Do not be afraid to call out, or make sure you take plenty of breaks to decompress throughout your workday. Take care of yourself. An emphasis on exercise this week. There is much psychic information in the air, thanks to the planet's position, that will help you in your journey to the mountaintop, and the best way to access it is with an empty mind. Take your exercise regimen seriously and get plenty of rest so you can meet the challenges that may sway you away from exercising. Don't let anything rearrange the priorities you set for yourself this week. Dear, this is the ideal day to meet beautiful people. Your number's vibrations will give you a great clairvoyance in all your exchanges, contacts, and affairs. There's no doubt about it. You will see things more quickly than last week and it will be easier to communicate. If you can put your organizational skills to work, take advantage of this day and fill up your schedule with appointments, you could be a big winner. As the Sun enters its final week in your work sector, it aligns with the asteroid Juno, known as the Queen of Commitment. This alignment follows a positive interaction with Jupiter in your income sector that reached its peak yesterday. When the Sun connects with Juno, it offers insight into a newfound resolve developed over recent months and an evolving sense of direction and purpose. Juno was the first to arrive in this area and will be the last to depart, remaining after the Sun exits to solidify your commitments before she leaves early next month. While the Sun is still 2 weeks away from your relationship sector and 2 days away from leaving Venus, the planet of love will be long gone by then. Mercury won't. Mercury's return 2 days ago not only means that you now have the planet of communication on board but someone for Venus to hand her wish list to when she leaves. Our eyes in the sky. Maybe you've already started noticing little signs like angel numbers, feathers in unexpected places, or other symbolic messages that seem to be guiding you toward a particular path. It's almost as if the universe is gently nudging you, saying, "Pay attention, I'm guiding you." These subtle clues often appear when we need them the most, and today is all about being open to receiving them. Think of these signs as gentle reminders that you're exactly where you need to be, even if the full picture hasn't come into focus yet. Have you experienced something like this recently? Those moments when it feels like the universe is sending you a personal message? For some, it might be seeing the same number patterns over and over, like 1111 on the clock, or perhaps you've been finding feathers just when you're thinking about a big decision. These are the universe's way of guiding you, offering reassurance, or even encouraging you to take that leap of faith. So, if you're seeing these signs, lean into them. Trust that they're pointing you toward your higher path. What signs have you been noticing lately? I'd love to hear in the comments how the universe has been communicating with you. On the emotional side of things, today is also a gentle reminder to handle any frustrations with grace and patience. We all have those moments when stress builds up and it feels like everything is happening at once. In those moments, it's so easy to snap at the people closest to us, the ones who, ironically, are just trying to support us. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you lashed out, only to feel a twinge of guilt afterward because you realized they were just trying to help? It's happened to the best of us. But today, with the heightened energy in the cosmos, it's especially important to take a step back before reacting. Today is a chance to hit pause, take a deep breath, and respond with kindness and empathy. The people around you, whether it's your partner, your family, or your friends, are on your side. They might not always express their support perfectly, but they're in your corner. By choosing to communicate from a place of calm and understanding, you'll not only improve your relationships but also create a more peaceful and harmonious space for yourself. Have you noticed how much smoother things can go when you take that extra moment to breathe before responding? Patience really is a superpower, and today is all about tapping into that strength. Your relationships will thrive when you approach challenges with calmness and compassion. Who doesn't want more peace and connection in their lives, right? On a more practical note, today's cosmic energy is also perfect for tying up any loose ends, especially when it comes to your finances. Have you been putting off handling a financial matter? Maybe there's a bill you've been avoiding, a savings plan you've been meaning to revisit, or even a big purchase you've been thinking about making but haven't quite felt ready for. Well, today is the day to tackle those tasks. The energy supports making thoughtful, well-informed decisions, and you're more likely to feel confident about the financial choices you make. Whether you're considering a major investment like a new home, a car, or simply getting your budget in order for the months ahead, trust that the advice or information you receive today will be solid. The universe is giving you the green light to handle these matters with clarity and confidence. It's a great day to take a proactive step forward and feel good about it. Are there any financial goals you've been working toward? If so, today's energy will help you make real progress in achieving them. But today's not just about closing out old business, it's about moving forward. The North Node of Fate is pulling you toward your future, encouraging you to focus on the opportunities ahead. At the same time, the South Node of Karma is asking you to release anything from the past that's holding you back. It's a powerful combination that helps you clear away the clutter both physically and mentally so that you can make space for new possibilities. This energy is all about clearing the way for your dreams to take root. So, take a moment to reflect. What signs has the universe been sending you? Have you noticed any patterns or synchronicities in your life recently that might be pointing you in a certain direction? Perhaps you've been seeing the same numbers repeatedly, or maybe a particular song keeps playing at just the right time, giving you that unmistakable sense that you're being guided.